You see, we all been taught this hood way like it's the way we supposed to live. Like we supposed to ignore the rich way and skip to the hood way. Well, fuck the hood way, I want the rich way. The hood way or the rich way. You want the hood way or the rich way. You want the hood way or the rich way. Hood way or the rich way. The hood way noodles, that's cool and all. Rich way got the steaks, I want the steaks and all. Hood way or the rich way. Hood way driving buckets.
The show about to start. Get your water ready. Tighten up.
Y'all with another episode of Bar Talk from the Crib, episode 44. Ooh-wee. No, we gotta get that pH right. Everybody, get your water out. This is gonna be a good episode. You know it's gonna be a good episode when I know it's gonna be a good episode before this joint is even uploaded. I'm recording this, letting you know at the beginning this is gonna be a good episode. It's not even uploaded yet, and I guarantee you, this is going to be a good episode. Episode 44, making adjustments or make adjustments. We're going to call it make adjustments. And what's good about this whole podcast is every day that I get on here with a positive message and with principles and stuff like that, I'm not only teaching you, but I'm teaching me as well. Let me get me go in real quick. Let me get right so I can get right on into this. So it's a learning experience, not only for the listener, but also the teacher. So never think like, oh, I'm bigger than a program or I'm better than somebody or anything like that. I make adjustments daily myself too. As I'm teaching, I'm learning as well. I might have just learned something right before I taught it or something, you know? So every day should be a learning experience for everybody. There's nobody that's learned too much. Even a doctor or a scientist still learn every day. So every day I'm yearning for more knowledge. As I'm giving it, I'm receiving more knowledge. No, Diddy. But yeah, make adjustments. Now, speaking of make adjustments, y'all been here since episode 1. This is episode 44, episode 1. We was recording off a shoebox and you didn't have no microphone and everything. And I said, y'all gonna see me grow. I didn't want to just do everything up overnight. Even though I got the money to, I want y'all to see me grow and see me make adjustments as well. So that's why this makes a good episode, make adjustments. And I also just made a new adjustment. As you see, I got my computer here now, tablet, laptop, whatever the hell y'all want to call it. Because I noticed, when I got my cue cards here, I never liked writing. So I don't like writing. And I don't got good handwriting either. So I'm just like scribbling something on there, just trying to hurry up and get the writing out the way because I'm just irritated writing, just hurry up and get something down to give y'all or whatever. I want to give the message, but I just don't like writing. So I'm just writing little stuff down. So made me think. I'm a fast typer. I can just type the shit down real quick. And then now I can give you the principle and the why and more context to it because I'm not just quickly writing something down because I don't like writing. So I'm in an uncomfortable situation. Why slack on y'all? So what did I do? Make adjustments and type it up real quick. And now I can give you more information that you can get it more accurately. And for the people that, don't understand as much, I can break it down a little bit better. So I'm saying something thinking from my IQ level that you're supposed to understand it when I need to be giving it from an all audience perspective. So made an adjustment. Now I'm able to give you more information faster. Episode 44. Let's hop right into it. Get you something to write down with and get your water to make sure your pH is right. Let's go. Number 1, embrace change as a constant. You want to embrace change. Why do you want to embrace change? Because change is something that's going to be happening on an hourly, secondly basis. So if you're not comfortable with change, you might as well get off of this earth because especially when you focus on success and your dreams and your life purpose, you want to make sure that you're ready for change. That's what's wrong with a lot of people, that we get in that environment where we don't want to change. We don't want to move. We don't want to change our job. We don't want to change our relationship. Change, like what? You ain't cool with it. You got to be comfortable in your skin with change. Okay, so number 1, write that down. Embrace change as a constant. The principle is understand that change is inevitable, and necessary for growth. If you want to grow, you got to change. What butterfly didn't bust out the cocoon? What plant didn't come out the soil? You the rose trying to grow out the concrete and you ain't ready for change? Ooh, echo. Why? Being adapted. So write down the principles, understand that change is inevitable and necessary for growth. Why? Being adaptable allows you to navigate life's challenges and seize new opportunities. So a lot of y'all want new opportunities and you ain't getting it because you ain't adapted to change. You're stuck in this box. You ain't left out the city. You ain't left out the state. You ain't left out the town. Same thing with your mind. You got to leave out of that little box thinking that only Amazon is it. You're worth more than Amazon. If you started your own business, you will be bigger than Amazon, but you ain't thought outside that box. So you just at Amazon. No shade to Amazon. That's where you at. That's where you're making it. But understand that what you put your mind to, you can be greater than that if you make adjustments. Okay. Let's keep on going here. Number 2, write this down. Stay open to feedback. A lot of us ain't open to no feedback. And that's your problem. Don't want to hear a goddamn scabadoodle. I'm not saying listen to every feedback, and that's another problem going on. Everybody want to listen to everything everybody's saying. They told you to sing loud. They told you to sing low. They told you to do this. You listen to everything that everybody said, and now you're not even yourself, and you're sounding like a goddamn clown. Be open to feedback, but don't just take all the feedback in. You got to know how to adjust through the feedback, understand what feedback is good and critical, and understand what feedback that you could actually use. The principle is welcome constructive criticism and use it to improve yourself. Now, the feedback that you done weave through is the good one. What grandma tell you? What did the pastor tell you or the lady at church? You know what I'm saying? What your mama tell you? So certain people and the people that I named, the pastor might be hating on you. Your auntie might be, you're going to know who gave you the constructive criticism that you can use. So write the principle down, which is welcome constructive criticism and use it to improve yourself. So people, when you're welcoming feedback, the reason you're welcoming it in is because you're here to improve yourself. If somebody say your breath stink, don't get mad. Like a doodle. Go brush your stuff. It's going to help improve you when you're opening it. Now, why? Yeah. Okay. So we want to stay open to feedbacks. Then the principle is welcome constructive criticism and use it to improve yourself. Why? Adjustments often come from honest feedback, helping you refine your skills and your character. So that's what you're looking for. The honest feedback, not the ones that be throwing the little slide, little hater marks, and they, oh yeah, all that. Nah, they ain't really trying to help you. They really were just hating. You looking for the honest stuff. Somebody that's really trying to help you. Somebody that's like, look, man, take a little tic tac, your brush it, because you in people's faces doing business and you want to have a better look. Don't get mad at them and cut them off because they tried to help you. Make adjustments. And number 3, practice flexibility in your goals. You got to be flexible, no diddy. The principle is be willing to modify your goals as circumstances evolve. This is what your goal was set to, but then circumstances evolve. You move, this happened, this, you ain't that at this job no more. So those goals no longer align right now. So the principle is be willing to modify your goals as circumstances evolve. You got to be willing to constantly make adjustments. Why? Flexibility keeps you moving forward even when plans need recalibration. So you flexible, so you can, okay, don't got this job no more, but I can still move forward because I already put applications in. I did my EDD. This money coming here, my word good, so I can get a loan here and then make everything come together to go. Number 4, learn from mistakes. That's very important. When you learn from your mistakes, it's no longer mistakes in my book because failure is success. You got to fail to succeed. So if you learn from your mistake, it's not a mistake. Your ex was a mistake. The other job was the other mistake. That person that you had to slap was a mistake, but you learn from it and you won't make it again. So it's no longer a mistake. It becomes a learning experience. The principle is view failures as opportunity to adjust your approach. When you fail that running this mile, it's because you ran too fast and you got to pace yourself and then run fast at the end. And you got to do this. You got to make adjustments. So the principle is view failures as opportunities. Write that down to address your approach. This is an opportunity. A failure is an opportunity. Remember what I said. Failure is success. So I failed. This is an opportunity to adjust my approach. I couldn't lift 300 pounds. But maybe if I start at 150 and then the next week 175 and I work my way up, I can get to 300. Let me adjust my approach. Why should I adjust my approach? Making adjustments after setbacks accelerates learning and resilience. Write that down. Making adjustments after setbacks accelerates learning and resilience. You want to learn faster? Start making adjustments. You want to be able to handle different situations better and have better opportunities, and you're not so fast to be upset. You made the adjustments when you see when you went wrong. You learn from your mistakes. That was number 4. Number 5, write this down. Cultivate self-awareness. You got to cultivate self-awareness. One of the main things in life that you're going to need is self-awareness. If you don't got that, you don't know a fight about to take place. You don't know a shooter happening. You don't got self-awareness. You those people in the videos just sitting there not really knowing that they almost died. A car just came and killed everybody and missed you by centimeters. Okay, so cultivates self-awareness. The principle is regularly reflect on actions and attitudes. You have to regularly reflect on your actions and attitudes and also other people's, because don't let nobody slide. If you check on yourself on a daily basis, you want to make sure that everybody else is checked on a daily basis. So you reflect on your actions and attitudes. Did I act correctly? Did I have the right attitude as I perform this action? It's simple. Why? Self-awareness helps identify areas needing adjustment for personal development. So if you're cultivating self-awareness, meaning you're regularly reflecting, that means you're going to bring self-awareness and identifying areas needing adjustment for personal development. So have you noticed that you don't realize that you a piece of scumbag, piece of the rabbit gabbit, scuba cabs? It's because you ain't reflected. There's no self-awareness. You ain't looked in the mirror. You ain't identified anything needing anything. That's number 5, cultivate self-awareness. Hopefully you're writing this down. This stuff's going to be able to help you 10 days from now, 10 years from now. These things is going to be able to help you, your grandma, your auntie, or whoever. 6, prioritize growth over comfort. This is so important. A lot of y'all just want to look good and feel good, and that's more important than actually growing. Your bank account's broke, but you're spending $500 on a bottle in the club. This isn't making sense, which is why you need to be writing number 6 down. Prioritize growth over comfort. Meaning, if I have to eat beans and rice for a year straight to be rich forever, then I have to prioritize my growth over comfort, because I got to grow. So if I have to be uncomfortable for a while, then that's what I have to do. Stop worrying about putting the J's on, my brother. Hey, recycle the old shoes, wash them up with the shoe cleaner, and do that for a year. Stop getting your nails done. Stop doing all this extra stuff. If you can do it, perfectly fine. But if you can't, cut back on it for a year. Make you a plan, adjust, and watch the growth happen. Ooh, let go. Why? Growth often requires change, which can be uncomfortable, but ultimately rewarding. Got to take a shot on that. This is so important, so important, so important, so important. Hopefully you wrote this down. The why is always what y'all want. The why. Why? Because I said get in there and do it, but you want the why. I'm going to give you the why. Growth often requires change, which can be uncomfortable, but ultimately rewarding. Ultimately rewarding. So you got to be uncomfortable to receive the reward. You go to the gym, you're uncomfortable. You're running a mile, doing all that uncomfortable. But the reward is looking good, looking good. So if you ain't felt uncomfortable lately, that's why you ain't got no rewards lately. Simple mathematics. Number 7, be proactive, not reactive. Be proactive, not reactive. The principle is anticipate challenges and make adjustments before problems escalate. A lot of y'all try to make the adjustments too late. You've already triggered somebody and now you want to make the adjustments. You've already got fired from the job and now you want to make the adjustments. It's too damn late and now you want to make the adjustments appropriately after the party's over. You should have made the appropriate adjustments before the party got ruined. So write that down. The principle is anticipate challenges and make adjustments. Why? Proactive adjustments lead to better control over your life's direction. It's real simple. If you got control, you got control. If you making adjustments, that's going to give you control. You're doing this, doing. If you're missing one part, you're missing everything. Number 8, maintain a growth mindset. This is real important. You could be doing all these other principles, but your mindset is, I'm never going to be good. I'm not going to make it and all this nonsense. You always want to maintain a growth mindset. The principle is believe that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort. Key word here is believe, not act like, not just say it. You got to believe that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort. Effort is you making adjustments. Powski. Why? The mindset encourages continuous adjustments and learning. You trick your mind to understanding what you believe, and your mind is going to go on an autopilot, making adjustments without you even realizing it. Powski. Ooh, this is some good stuff. Number 9, stay patient and persistent. Ooh, this is a good one. Stay patient. Because, boy, you got to have patience dealing with almost anything in life. If you ain't got patience, you're failing. And persistent. That means going. That means not giving up. Consistency. Keep going. If you ain't got that, you're a failure. Some of y'all got the patience, but you have no consistency. You can wait, and you don't wait it too long. Be consistent. Get off your ass and go. Why? Consistent effort is making small adjustments leads to long-term success. You heard what that said? Stop worrying about how I'm going to get 100 million, how I'm going to get a million, how I'm going to do this, whatever it is. Understand that making those small adjustments throughout. We've went over small adjustments from 1 to now we're at number 9. Making those small adjustments is what's going to lead to long-term success. Long-term success is what you did in little small things to get you ready for the long term. You know, just long-term overnight. Goofball. 10. Celebrate progress, not just perfection. A lot of y'all just celebrate, ooh, I look good. Perfect. And you ain't got no goddamn progress. Let's get the perfection the hell out of here and let's focus on progress. Give me your progress report. How many of y'all was hiding your progress report from your parents and you hide your progress report from your goddamn self? You can hide it from the world, but when you hide it from yourself, that's when you became that character because you tricking yourself to believe something that it ain't. So let's celebrate the progress and not just the perfection. The principle is acknowledge every step of improvement, every step of the way. You got to continue to acknowledge. Why is that important? If you ask me, because imagine winning a championship and ain't nobody told you. It's a lot of y'all winning baby championships. Remember, those small steps get you to the championship. You winning baby championships every day and you ain't acknowledged it and you ain't being acknowledged. So you got to do acknowledging it. Acknowledge every step of improvement and don't skip one. You learn how to walk, your parents acknowledge it. You learn how to talk, your parents acknowledge it. You learn every little thing they acknowledge, but when it comes to you, you ain't acknowledged the wiggle. So every step of the way that you've got some progress, pat yourself on the back. Say good job. Let's keep on riding this out. Okay? Why? Recognizing progress reinforces the habit of making necessary adjustments and keeps motivation high. Ooh-wee. Run that back. Why? Recognizing progress reinforces the habit of making necessary adjustments and keeps motivation high. A lot of y'all only missing those last few words in principle 10. Keeping the motivation high. You're doing every principle. You're making adjustments, doing all that, doing it, but your motivation is low. You got to believe, you got to stay motivated. If you don't learn nothing from episode 44, you better learn to keep that motivation high. If you keep that motivation high, it's going to do all the other adjustments that come with that automatically. As you see, for this episode, I made an adjustment, not for myself. I can just keep scribbling. I made an adjustment, for myself and for other people. I know that I need to get more information out in a better way. Like, this is way better, don't you think, than me just scribbling, because I don't like writing. So I made the right adjustments. And you see the difference in the goddamn episode. You got more. You got the principle. You got the why. You got the don't go over there, the shooter over there. You got it, everything that you need. Oh, because I mean, an adjustment. So it's your boy Prezi, Presidential Talent Group, is labeled Bar Talk from the Crib. I thank God for waking me up, allowing me to see another day. I had to make some adjustments, so I was a little late dropping an episode, so I'm going to be dropping 2 episodes today. So if you tuned in right now, check right now to see if the other episode didn't drop yet, and if it ain't dropped, go check some other episodes, because you might have came in at episode 27. Whatever episodes you came in at, go check the other episodes out. These are life principles that's going to help change you. If you got a son, if you got a daughter, if you got somebody, send them a link. A life principle you think somebody that they might need to hear, send them the link. and let them hear that sauce. It's your boy Prezi, man. Appreciate y'all. Episode 44, Bar Talk from the Crib. I will see y'all tomorrow. See y'all in the next episode. Drop it in a little bit. Ooh-wee.